The following podcast is an RMG Media production.
Welcome to the Renaissance Podcast, a podcast for Renaissance women
and men
who want to create a modern-day Renaissance in their life and business.
We interview some of the most successful entrepreneurs and share their unique stories.
Are you ready to create your Renaissance?
So, everyone, welcome. Welcome to the Renaissance Podcast.
Welcome.
We've got a special guest here today. I'm not Sydney, if you haven't figured that out.
And I'm not Walker, and I'm not Ashley. If you haven't figured that out.
We've got Sydney is sick. She was at urgent care this morning, so she was supposed to do a solo episode today. I don't know about what, but she called us in for backup. So here we are.
We're beat bopping it.
Maddie, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes. Hello, everybody. I was on the podcast in April and was so excited when I got asked to come in today. And Ashley and I are going to just do a little beat bopping around today. And really hope you guys enjoy. And I really missed being here. And this is my calling, if you guys don't know.
Yeah, for those of you that don't know Maddie, which I'm sure everyone does because she's all over our Instagram. She's made us famous on...
I want to be famous.
But Maddie is our fabulous social media strategist and has been with Renaissance for over a year, started as an intern, and has worked her way up and creates killer content. She is the mastermind behind the PhD account, behind Eshelman Construction, ML Rose, Von Elrod's, Panay Paze, all of it. She does it all.
Thanks.
She's a jack of all trades.
Thank you.
So
we're a team also.
We're a team,
if you guys didn't know.
Team Mad Ash. Yeah, we make a great team.
Yeah, we do.
You really do. You really have become like a little sister to me.
Aww,
I get so excited to see you every day. I'm like, ooh, what did Maddie do this weekend?
You're like a big sis to me.
Yes.
One time I called Ashley mommy though, and
that wasn't
didn't
cool.
like it, and it wasn't cool, and it was a little awkward for a second. So
we
don't do that.
We don't do
it's
that.
Just big sis. It's big sis, little sis only.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So we don't really have an agenda here today. We're just kind of gonna riff and go with the flow.
Yeah.
Talk about what's trending in social media. We wanted to kind of kick it off with, because Maddie is all things Gen Z. She is Gen Z to a T, and
Eat Gen Z.
And I am more of a millennial. I'm a 96 baby, so kind of on the cusp, but I had an older sister, so I feel like when you're on the cusp and then you have an older sibling, you're like a little more millennial. Like
you're millennial to me.
Yeah, I'm very
with
millennial.
Like 10% Gen Z.
Yeah. Like do you know who the Backstreet Boys are?
Yeah, but
you hesitated.
But I couldn't tell you a song.
Yeah, so Gen Z versus millennial. So let's talk about what are the Gen Zs doing on social media today.
Gen Zers, well, you guys all know about influencers. I want to be an influencer. That's my goal one day. But they have just become massive nowadays, and everyone knows it. People will pay big money for it. The vlog style is huge. Everyone loves vlog style things. TikTok, obviously. I'm more of a TikToker. Ashley likes Instagram Reels.
No.
Are you more TikToker?
I'm more of a TikToker.
Like, I'm always on TikTok.
Yeah.
I found my phone like I'm on TikTok. I'm not working.
What is your favorite TikTok trend right now?
Oh my gosh. I can't even think of one right now. There's so many. But you know who I love?
Who?
Oh my gosh. His name's Jake. It's like Octopus Lover. I can't say the real name. You've never seen Jake?
Is the real name inappropriate?
Yeah.
You can say inappropriate things on the podcast.
No, not this word.
Okay.
Just Octopus Lover. If you know who I'm talking about, you know who I'm talking about. Jake, he's best friends with, what's her name?
Alex Earl?
No, she used to date Scott Disick. is married to Elliot.
Sophia Richie.
You know, you've seen him. He's like 5'2". All right, we'll talk after.
Okay.
But he's one of my favorite influencer right now. Like funny. I love anything funny. I feel like that's huge. I feel like just Gen Z is just like, they don't care. Everything's funny. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like it's like that attitude.
So like what makes you as a Gen Z like buy something that you see on TikTok?
Literally anything. Like
you're a shopper. You're an online shopper.
I don't have any money, but I will shop. I have an obsession with cups. I have 3 Stanley cups. Bags, shoes, Stanley cups, anything. And now they have like the TikTok shop on there.
Yeah.
You can like click and buy it, which
dangerous.
I haven't done that yet.
Oh, I've done that.
Yeah, I haven't done it yet.
You click it and it like already has all your credit card information in.
I haven't yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's bad.
Hauls, just like if good hauls on there, I'll go buy something. If it's in their Amazon link, easy because you go to their Amazon link, I'll put it in my basket, buy it right then. Like all those commission links, like to know it.
Oh yeah.
When girls have like to know it pages, like if I go to their I'll buy it from there. Mostly like clothes and such.
What is your favorite product that you've bought from an influencer that you were like truly like, okay, I bought this product because so and so posted about it and now I'm obsessed with it?
I mean, I don't want to say my Stanley, but like I feel like everyone was using it, and now
I feel like the influencers were using it first. Like I remember Hunter Primo, it was like almost 2 years ago, like posted it.
And because it's like aesthetic too. So like people see it fits in your car, and now everyone has it. And then
I really like the handle too.
I like the handle too, and
the handle
it fits in your car.
It easy, like when you're like walking into work and you've got your work bag and your lunchbox and your purse.
My Hydro Flask didn't have that.
Yeah,
this is what I used to use.
Yeah,
and now this has a handle on it.
Yeah.
So, what's something that you've bought that you just love now? Makeup. Like I see a lot of makeup stuff that I'll be like, okay.
Yeah, I feel like I'm very influenced by makeup right now, by the get ready with me's. And
I want better makeup.
I feel like that's training me how to do makeup differently.
Yeah.
Like watching like Alex Earl's get ready with me and like how she's doing her makeup. I'm like, oh, like maybe I need to start doing my makeup like that. Yeah. I did buy this really cute pickleball dress. It's like a tennis dress. It's a workout dress that I bought on TikTok that I really like. It's really cute.
I don't know if you guys know, but I am a pickleball master.
Oh, really? I've actually never played pickleball. I bought a dress.
Just bought it.
I bought a dress and was like, this is going to be my dress that I play pickleball in, and I have yet to play pickleball.
Okay, that's fair.
So if anybody who's listening wants to play pickleball with me, please do so. I think it would be a fun double date thing. I was trying to get one of my friends. I'm like, let's
unless
double
you're
date
not good
situation. Yeah, but then they can teach you. It's like you fake not being good. It's like it's like High School Musical when Sharpay like fakes being bad at golf, and then like Troy walks off and she's like really good at golf. That's the vibe.
Well, we should go play pickleball because
we should do an RMG pickleball tournament.
Yeah, I'm really, really good. Yeah, I will win. So
excellent. We only take winners on Team Ash.
Only winners here.
Yeah. So,
what do you think is like the biggest difference between Gen Z and millennial? Because I'm 23, you just turned 27.
Yeah, I'm old.
We're only 4 years apart, but I feel like we have similarities, but then there are stuff that like
differences.
I'll ask and you're like, I haven't heard of that, or you'll say stuff to me and I'm like, oh, I don't know about that.
Yeah, I feel like I'm not as up to date with like the funny influencers. Like the influencers I follow are very
I think we're different influencers.
Yeah. And maybe that is a personality thing too.
I think that may be a personality thing too. Because
I think this is really interesting. What you grew up watching, I feel like is very different from what I grew up watching, even though we're only 4 years apart. Because like this was a couple months ago, but we were having like a team lunch and everybody in the office was talking about like, oh, I used to watch them on YouTube. They were my favorite YouTuber. And I feel like I was
something
right
we were talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It was some like you and Leanne were talking about some popular YouTuber and they were like, you were like growing up, we loved them
like
on
Bethany
YouTube.
Moda.
maybe that's who it was. But like,
Yeah.
I feel like I missed the cutoff of like watching people on YouTube.
Like I was a YouTube watcher.
Yeah. See, I wasn't.
I always watch YouTube, and like looking back now, it's like funny to look at.
If I
videos
watched YouTube, it was like clips of like celebrity interviews.
Yeah.
It was
No,
like
it was
clips of like the
like
Today
weird
Show or like
YouTubers.
E! News. Yeah. Like I wasn't watching like YouTubers.
Yeah. I did that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're saying that's one of the big differences?
Yeah.
Is that how, like I was in the YouTube era and you
Yeah, I wasn't in
missed
the
that
YouTube
cutoff?
era.
Okay.
Yeah.
You missed out on a bunch.
How do
I
you
still-
think we're different?
I definitely think it's a personality thing.
But you don't think it's a millennial Gen Z thing?
I feel like you maybe know, like, I think we're both in pop culture.
Yeah.
But you know, like,
I know
you know,
the
like
older people
you
in
know, like
pop
older
culture.
people and like actual celebrities. Like, I could tell you
You can
drama with influencers.
Yes,
like,
you
that
could tell me all
yes.
the influencer
Yes.
drama, all the YouTuber drama.
Yeah.
See, I could tell
Like,
you
you're like actual celebrities. I know, but like
Yes.
I'm in like the
Mhm.
realm of like influencers. Like, I could tell you, like, on TikTok, like, I know everything that's
yeah,
going on.
Yeah.
That's definitely a huge difference.
yeah,
that
I
you haven't
agree
heard
with
of,
that.
yeah. Because hopefully one day I'll
You'll be in the drama.
be in the drama. So
Yeah.
I would love that.
Yeah.
So anyway, listen, like, subscribe here.
So, what do you think brands should be doing on social media in 2023?
What do I think brands should be doing? That is a good question. I think high production stuff does really well sometimes.
Yeah.
But I also think now our attention span has been cut so short because of TikTok that you have like 0.5 seconds to grab someone's attention. So we see a lot putting captions on the screen works because as soon as you see words on it, you're going to follow along and read the rest.
Yeah.
I think, like I said, influencer style, like you're holding the phone and making it more like real,
Yeah.
content that's shareable, stuff like that. I think memes work, funny videos work. I think we're in the time span of like funny memes and
Yeah. Like playing into
funny
the
videos.
humor.
Yes, like humorous videos. I feel like are so in because that's so much on
I just
TikTok
think
too.
humor is in right now. I think
it's in
people,
too.
the world is so heavy
I
that I
agree.
think people
Everyone's looking
that's-
online.
for lighthearted humor. For
I agree.
lighthearted, we're all relatable. Like
totally agree.
it's all. We just got off a call with one of our clients, Katie Allen with Artful Agenda, and we were talking. We've had some graphics for her account. If you follow the account, it's very graphic heavy. It's a very aesthetically pleasing account. It's a digital planner app that's inspired by paper planners. That's amazing. Everyone should go download it. But we were saying she's had several graphics that have gone somewhat viral that are just funny. Like we had a post, let me pull it up, that we posted like 2 days ago that went somewhat viral.
Like the Little Miss.
Yes, the Little Miss
this
went
one's-
somewhat viral, but this one went kind of viral. It said, I always set two wake up alarms, one for the person I want to be and one for the person I am. And it's just like, I feel like stuff like that does really well on social media because it's shareable, it's savable, but it's also like kind of makes you chuckle and you're like, oh, wow, that is me. Like no one's perfect. It's kind of like removing the stigma away of like, because I think social media gets a bad rap. And like, I know I'm like this on my social media. Like I only showcase the highlight reel. Like I showcase when I look really good or like when I've done something really fun or like, when I'm like somewhere really cool or posting with all my friends. I'm not posting the days where I've had a really stressful day and and so I feel like stuff like that is doing well on social right now because it's removing a layer a little bit and it's like adding
lighthearted.
that. Yes, lighthearted relatability of like, we're all in this together and we're all struggling and we're all not perfect.
Yeah. Well, you going back to, hey, we don't like post things on Instagram. You don't have to be real either.
I don't have Be Real. That's a millennial versus Gen Z thing.
Well, here's a story. So Be Real came out about 3 years ago and I was in college and they were actually hiring at my college to do like some Canvas stuff for them. And like I had an interview and I thought it went so good. And they asked the question like, are you in a sorority? And I wasn't in college because my mom was like, if you want to be in a sorority, you're paying for it. And I was like, well, not doing that. So anyway, they like asked a question if I was in a sorority because they wanted people who like had a bunch of friends to be able to share the app. And I didn't get hired because
you weren't in a sorority.
I was in a sorority.
That's crazy.
Yes. And
little did they know you have lots of friends.
Little do they know, like, I did have a bunch of friends and I would have shared it. And I told everyone about the app and everyone got it. And now it's huge. And I literally could have been like an ambassador in college. But anyway, Be Real is an app that it comes on once a day. Everyone gets the same notification and it's like your Be Real is ready. And you go on and you have 2 minutes to take a picture exactly where you are. So like it would take a picture of me and it would take a picture the other way of Ashley. And then it posts and it scrolls. You get to go look through the feed like Instagram, except that it's like people just like laying in their bed or like at the office. It's like casual Instagram, which I love. But you're a little older, so like your friends are like.
Actually, I do have a lot of friends on Be
Real. Are they on it?
Yeah, I'm just not on it.
You should get it.
I just can't keep up. It's just like one.
Like it's just so quick. It's like I just love going through it.
Yeah, it's kind of like the new Snapchat.
You can see where everyone's at that moment of the day, and it's like, oh, what are they doing?
Yeah,
like because Instagram, you have no idea. Like it's just you're posting pictures from the weekend, or you're posting some stories like.
You're posting stories
like
when you're doing cool stuff.
Yeah, I like
when
Be
you
Real
want someone
like,
to see. When you want, people to be like, oh, what?
And I love Snapchat too. You don't use it. I have private stories that I post.
Oh, I have private stories.
Oh, that's funny because I'm not on yours.
Yeah, I'm not on yours either.
Huh, that's well.
We met each other after that. My private story name.
All right.
I probably shouldn't say this on the podcast, but my private story name is Back.Ash Up.
That's really awesome. Wait, what? What am I? I have two.
What's your private story name?
I have two. One's for like just girls, and it's called "Not a Cloud in the Sky." It's a joke because you weren't there. Okay. It's just called "Not a Cloud in the Sky," and then the boys is called "Kings of Campus" because that's from Pitch Perfect, and so
you were the king of campus.
I was the king of campus at UT. Yeah, and I was like that joke. So like I just. It's called Kings of Campus. I'll add you to it.
Yeah.
And that's where my funny stuff goes.
Yeah. I feel like I use Snapchat for like my day in the life updates with my friends. Yeah. Like if something funny happens to me, like I like record it.
My college friends,
Yeah, like our college friends. I also send a lot of memories when that is kind of
memories for sure. That's the best thing about Snapchat.
If you ask my best friends, that is my party trick. That party Ashley, who's had one too many glasses of wine, loves to Snapchat.
Oh, you're a serial Snapchatter.
A serial wine Snapchatter.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Wine Snapchatter.
It's just wine. When there's alcohol involved, she's all over Snapchat.
That's really fun.
It serves for some funny memories. And it's like it's funny because like one of my roommates and best friends just moved out. And so when she moved out, I made her like this like slideshow video because we've like lived together for 4 years. And our other best friend was like, I'm so jealous of you for your Snapchat, drunken Snapchats, because you have all these memories saved and they're hilarious to go back and like watch. They're
from like
so
7
funny.
years ago.
Yeah.
Like that's the best thing about Snapchat is that
it gives you the little update.
Yeah. But Snapchat, Twitter, I don't use that much.
Twitter, I don't use.
I think
deleted
it's becoming. I think I deleted it.
Well, now it's X, which is stupid.
Yeah, I don't go on Twitter. Facebook, I never go on Facebook.
Oh, see, I go on Facebook.
I check Facebook like once a week.
Oh, wow. See, I check Facebook.
Like I'm so Gen Z, you know.
That's a very millennial versus Gen Z thing.
I'm never
Do you remember
Facebook.
getting a Facebook?
When
did you get one?
I think I got one when I was like 12. I think I was like 6th grade.
Yeah, I was like in 7th grade. I think it was summer going into 8th grade. But it was like a big deal. Like
I used to post on there.
Yeah.
Before like Instagram.
Yeah, but it was also like a big kind of like thing. Like you had to get special permission. Like
like if you were not of age.
No, just like special permission from my parents.
Oh, you had to get
Me personally,
permission.
yeah, it was like a
Oh.
big deal, and my parents monitored it.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. I gotcha.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
my parents were it's so funny. It's so ironic that I work in social media now because growing up, my parents were very anal about what I posted.
Oh, really?
They were very, especially Facebook. Then once I got old enough and got Twitter and Instagram on my own, my mom's like, I don't do social media, but she looks on my Facebook all the time. And Courtney, she has both of our logins. She loves to stalk people. She'll be like, did you see so-and-so on Facebook? And I'm like, I thought you hated social media. And she's like, well, I just saw it. No, but they were very cautious of about what I posted and very don't post anything. People are going to look this up. Future employers,
My parents did say that. I feel like all parents are always like, your future employers will
look
see
this
that.
up.
So I knew to never post
Which not that I would have.
crazy
I wasn't
things. I'm
doing
not-
anything that was
I would never
worth
yeah.
that was bad.
Yeah, agreed.
But I feel like my parents were
funny.
very.
But it's true. It's
on it.
when we go, nowadays, if we. You guys looked me up when we have an intern.
Anytime we have interns, we go look them up.
We're digging deep, and you go see
Yeah.
obviously we've never seen anything bad, but
Bad.
nowadays
Yeah.
because
But
we
you
are in
do.
social
It's
media,
your-
you go look.
Yeah.
But that's what we're in. So
Yeah.
we definitely go look at it, and it's so. I thought about this. I'm like, it's so funny because my friends who have other jobs, their bosses, maybe would never follow them on Instagram or you know what I'm saying? But here it's obviously we have you, Walker, Cindy, everyone follows everybody because we're in social media, you know? And it's so funny that we just always see everything we post.
And it's we all have to follow each other.
have to.
And
We
we
send
have to be
things.
friends on Facebook
Yeah.
because we're connected to so many of our business accounts,
Yeah.
whatever. This is actually really funny. On Sydney's birthday this year, Sydney and I was logged into her Facebook and I don't know, Facebook and Meta. Now that Meta's a thing, Facebook's just honestly a pain in the ass. But I guess because I had logged in or been logged into both or swapped business pages, I don't know, something. It said that my birthday was June 3rd.
Oh, I think I remember that.
Yeah. And which my birthday's not June 3rd. My birthday's October 4th. Sydney's birthday is June 3rd. So on June 3rd, I wake up and all the my sister texts me, my best friends from high school text me. They're like, Facebook says it's your birthday today. People
We're
start
saying happy
writing
birthday?
on my wall happy birthday. I start getting texts from people that's happy birthday. And I'm like,
You're probably offended because you're you should know my birthday.
yeah, there was a couple people that I was
It's not
you
in
should
June.
know
Yeah.
this.
That's funny.
But there were a lot of people I was
Yeah.
and a lot of people, one of my friends, I texted her back and I was like, it's not my birthday. And she was like, I didn't think it was, but she was like, I didn't want to be a bad friend and not text you. So it was a Saturday and I voiced him in Sydney. I was at the pool with one of my friends, Shelby. And I was like, okay, this is hilarious. And here's what's happening. And I'm so sorry if no one is telling you happy birthday on
Because it's on
Facebook
yours.
because it thinks it's my birthday.
I think I remember that.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Yeah. Do you write on people's walls to tell
Oh,
them
no.
happy birthday? Yeah,
Oh my
me
gosh,
neither.
no. I'm
My dad
never-
does. My dad is but okay, this has kind of gone away on social media and as social media as you're just a person using it. You're not a business. Did you used to post on your stories for your friend's birthday and you would make a whole story collage?
Oh,
It was a
well,
thing.
We used to post, if we ever did birthday stuff, it was on Twitter.
Oh,
Where we would-
interesting.
where if you used to go to my page, all of my retweets and my page was all my friends posting, and you would get 20. That was the thing for some reason. It was on Twitter, but now it's Instagram story.
Oh,
It was his birthday.
Oh, so you still post on your Instagram story for people's birthdays?
Yes, today now, if I'm wishing someone happy birthday, it's gonna be on Instagram story.
Oh, see, this might be the older, older you get thing. Cause I feel when I was 22, 23, I did that. If it was one of my best friend's birthdays, any of my friends' birthdays, that was
I posted
posting an
Instagram
Instagram story where now,
I remember I posted one for you.
Yeah.
On my Instagram story.
But now, like, me and my friends don't. We just text each
No,
other.
Are you serious?
Yeah. I know, it's sad.
No.
And too, you kind of miss some birthdays because of it. Not going to lie.
Well, I hope I post forever.
Yeah.
Unless like another app comes out.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm just a little younger.
Yeah.
And maybe you just stop doing that.
Yeah. I don't know. So let us know in the comments. Do you still post on your story for people's birthdays?
Or anywhere.
Or anywhere? We did want to give a shout out to our moms, our Renaissance
Yeah,
moms.
because we know they'll be listening.
We know they'll be listening.
No,
Our moms really bonded this year at the summit.
Yes, they had never met, and
Yeah.
Ashley and I were busy, and we were like, we need you guys to get in the car and go pick up lunch.
Yeah, because
for
we were
everyone.
starving.
And we just threw them in the car together.
They also sold merch.
They did. They had a blast together.
They had a blast.
And they'll have a blast
This year.
This year. No, but let me say something. The last podcast episode that I recorded, my mother told me that she didn't recognize my voice at first and thought
really?
that I was a man. I'm like, are you kidding me? And I had a bunch of friends tell me that my voice sounded so deep on camera.
Oh, interesting.
I
You know,
know.
your voice sounds different.
In my ear than like to you.
Yeah.
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 That's what I've heard also.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't think my voice was that deep, but obviously people hear different things.
Yeah.
So anyway, hopefully
Interesting.
this
That's
one,
funny.
maybe it will sound
Maybe your octave.
different.
Is that what it is? Maybe
Octaves.
It's octaves.
like you, like I know like I have a deep, like you have a higher pitched voice than me.
Yeah, but I don't realize how that my voice is
But
high pitched. I
You're
think
not like squeaky.
no, I'm not squeaky.
You're just like,
I think my voice to me sounds deeper than it is.
see, I have no idea. I just have no idea how I
Yeah.
sound. But when I listen to myself in here, I'm like, oh my gosh, that sounds 3 times deeper than I thought I sounded like.
Yeah.
Like you never know.
Yeah.
You know? That's just so funny.
Interesting. Is it weird watching yourself?
Yes. And hearing myself.
Yeah.
Because I also noticed I said like, I already know I've done it.
I feel like I say yeah a lot. Like this podcast, I've said yeah a lot.
I think I heard yours. I think I've noticed that, but you're just like agreeing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not like
It's just like kind of like a yeah.
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 I'm agreeing.
And I say like a lot. Like I definitely, that's like my one thing that I
Thing,
wish I
yeah.
could work on because you don't sound,
As eloquent.
no. But that was what I wanted to work on this podcast. So we'll see how it sounds like.
We should like go back and listen and see how many times
I
you say
know.
like.
No, we shouldn't.
Make it a drinking game.
Oh, we could do that.
We could do that.
Some wine.
hmm
We still need to go to a happy hour.
We do. We need to do.
Arrington was fun.
Arrington was fun.
Gotta,
I think
Get
we should do
crazy.
an escape room, like an RMG escape room.
I want to go karting.
Okay.
My
I haven't
friend
done that
just
probably in
went to
20
one.
years.
Yep, I would literally love to go karting
Let's do it.
with everybody.
Let's make it happen.
So we can do that.
Okay, so we said on your last podcast you talked about Avril Lavigne
Yep, I did.
and how you don't think she's real.
Nope, I don't.
So let's bring up another controversial topic because I love controversy.
I do too.
And I love a conspiracy
And there's
theory.
Nothing wrong with a
I
little
love
bit.
controversy in pop culture. Like, let's
And
talk
there's
about
nothing
it.
wrong
What's
with
going
it.
on in the media?
And
like,
there's absolutely nothing wrong with a little controversy in some things that could or could not be true.
yeah,
It just keeps you a little bit alive and awake,
yeah. So,
Do you have one? In pop culture?
okay,
Okay.
let's talk Taylor Swift because I don't think anything she does is by accident. I think every
either.
single thing she
Kim
does
Kardashian.
is so calculated
I agree.
in the media.
Totally. She's the most famous person in the entire world.
Yeah, hands down.
For sure.
And it's very interesting. Like, what do you think is the motive behind these like girl dinners with like Brittany Mahomes and
listen to
Sophie
this.
Turner and Gigi Hadid?
I actually want to talk about this.
Okay, let's talk about it because I
Brittany-
have many thoughts. I'm not a huge Brittany Mahomes
Okay,
fan.
let me tell you guys something. Literally, the whole past year, I don't know if you guys have seen Jackson Mahomes, but he is so cringe, and people have.
I think I know
hate
what
on
you're
him
about to say.
because he has done like cringy TikToks like on the field with his brother, who
Yeah.
is like this, the huge NFL star. It's like embarrassing him, and he's got caught in a case. Did you hear about that? Like apparently, like he got caught in like some other type of case, but then people didn't like Brittany Mahomes either
In
because
a case, like a
like
inappropriate,
like
with
an inappropriate case, yes.
Okay.
And then Brittany Mahomes, everyone said that she's cringe too, and
Well,
that
I have a story about Brittany Mahomes that we might have to cut out of this podcast. I don't know.
okay, say it.
So one of my friends, her now husband used to work at at Nissan Stadium, and so it wasn't Zane that saw this, but it was one of his friends, and it was when the Chiefs were playing the Titans. And they were in the box, and like Zane's job was like to escort people to their boxes. So like he's escorted like Kelsey Ballerini and like Keith Urban and lots of people. So one of his friends was like manning or like the box that Brittany Mahomes was in. It was when she just had the baby. I think either the first baby or the second baby. I can't remember which one. The baby kept crying and like couldn't get the baby to stop. And so she stuck the baby in the custodial closet and asked Zane's friend to like stand there and watch the baby until the rest of the game. Yeah. Isn't that wild?
Oh my
I tell
gosh.
everyone that story.
Okay, well,
Which is
anyway.
like why I have a bad taste in my mouth because of her. And like, true, that story could be hearsay. It could not be true. It could be whatever. But I think that's, and so I'm a little like, why are you hanging out with her, Taylor Swift?
People have been hating on her for a whole year just because of things she's done, and she's like thrown champagne on people like when they won their world.
I
Like
saw
people just
that.
said she's just her and his brother are just like crazy. And now that Taylor's hanging out, well, today Kim Kardashian came out with a Skims campaign with her in it.
With Brittany Mahomes in it?
And obviously Taylor
Stop.
and Kim are not, they're like enemies.
That's weird.
And she just came out with a campaign with her, and because Taylor Dudley's hanging out with her and she's getting like traction because no way they would like, people do not like her. So now Taylor's friend with her, and now there's a campaign with her, but it's crazy because she's now like besties with Taylor in quotes, but then is now doing a Skims campaign with Kim
It's
Kardashian.
very interesting.
Right.
Well,
Yeah.
and it's like Kim and Taylor are two of the most powerful women in
Out
the
there.
world.
Yeah.
Two of probably
Yeah.
like the two most powerful, influential women in the world.
And Brittany Mahomes just came out of nowhere.
And people don't like her.
You don't like her. That's what I'm saying.
Like people don't like her.
That is what I'm saying.
It's
What is
not
going
like,
on?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Did something happen where she needed a rebrand? That's what I'm saying. Okay, now Taylor Swift obviously is dating someone who's on the same team as her husband.
That doesn't mean you
But,
have
like,
to be besties.
But I'm like
that.
bringing her around like Selena, like Gigi, and then
Sophie. She's
all
bringing
that.
her around of a lot of high
It shouldn't
profile.
have to be. Yes, that's what I'm
people
saying.
For
did
Brittany
this happen?
to come across like so like kind of untrustworthy.
Mm-hmm.
Like to me, I strike Brittany as like untrustworthy. If she was selling something on Instagram, I wouldn't buy it. Like she's a very untrustworthy influencer. So it's interesting that someone like Taylor, who people have so much trust
That's what
in,
I'm saying. Became
is
friends with her.
becoming
And she's been getting
friends.
hate
Yeah.
for like 2 years now, and now is in a Skims
'Cause
campaign. And
Taylor
Kim
just kind
cares.
of came off of, I mean, this was several years ago, but like the Reputation era when she was so hated
Yeah.
and felt so hated, and now has really, I mean, and it's kind of amazing what she's done in the media to now like reposition herself as like people are obsessed with her.
Obsessed.
People
Yeah, crazily
love
obsessed.
her, like
Yeah.
crazily obsessed with her. That it's very interesting.
Yeah. The whole Brittany Mahomes thing is so crazy to me, and the whole Skims thing is like,
Yeah,
how that
I didn't know
happened.
about
Yeah.
the Skims thing. That's really
you look it up.
interesting.
but yeah, that's like, how did that happen? Also, do you know who Madison Beer is?
I know the name.
Okay,
Good.
well, Olivia and I were literally just talking about this the other day. she's an artist who is literally like the most beautiful woman you have ever seen in your life. She's like brunette and like skinny, and like she's a musician. She like has songs, and we were talking about how she could be so big, but just like you don't even know who that is.
Yeah.
And like to me, it's like people, you know what I mean? Like there's just stars out there who you've never heard of.
It's
like
really
it's just so crazy, you know?
It's interesting. Like it's very much like, are you with the right people? And clearly Brittany Mahomes right now is with the right people. She's got the right management team in place.
She's doing something.
She's doing something. I used to work for a celebrity hair and makeup artist here in Nashville, and who's got lots of connections with big names. But she said that one time about a certain artist. She was like, you know, that girl can sing anyone under the table, but she doesn't have the right management.
Yes.
And so her career is never going to get to the place that it should be because she just doesn't have the right management. Yeah. And it's so interesting. Celebrity culture and like,
I love it.
PR around celebrity culture is fascinating to me because nothing is an accident.
No, I live, love, breathe, eat celebrities.
Yeah. Like
I want to be in that world.
It's so
fun.
Calculated.
We'll never
because
know.
if you really wanted to hide, like look at Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift's everywhere in the media right now. Yeah. She's paparazzi.
Before she wasn't for a while.
Travis,
you never saw her anywhere.
Like you
not walking to a car, not walking to a restaurant, nothing.
Like, literally, you didn't see her for like 4 years.
Selena Gomez. You didn't see Selena Gomez either.
Yeah, like that's why like when there's these like paparazzi shots, I get it. I think paparazzi is annoying, but there's also sometimes too where I'm like,
oh, they call.
It's not. Yeah, like you're calling.
Same with Kim. Like yes,
you're
please.
calling.
Yeah.
Ben Affleck and J-Lo when they got back together, they were calling.
Yeah,
they were calling because they wanted to be seen together.
Yeah.
It's
for sure. Everything calculated. And we'll literally never know unless a celebrity wrote out their whatever before they died.
Want
we
Taylor
will not know.
Swift to write.
I think didn't we talk about that the other day?
Yeah.
Okay.
We did. If any of the listeners have ever read The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo.
I haven't, but I've seen it.
It's a really interesting book. It's real. I loved it from the celebrity aspect of like she was the most famous woman in the world and had like 7 husbands, and it was the PR, like she was so strategic in the PR with each of the husbands, which is what was really fascinating to me. And it's like Taylor Swift is the exact same way with every single one of the boyfriends. Yeah. Like why? Like, let's talk about it. Like, why?
Like your whole life
Can she write a tell-all and tell us everything? Because we really want to know.
Every celebrity should have to, at the end of their life or at some point, they have everything written with permission.
Yeah, because I'm really nosy and I really want to know.
I'm so nosy. Like, I want to know everything that goes behind the scenes. That's why I want to be in that world, because I want to know.
Yeah.
If I ever do, I'll let you know.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. I think that's the tea.
That is the tea. We have anything else?
Do you have any wise words of wisdom to leave us with today?
Oh, wise words of wisdom. Like sing it out.
Dance it out.
Dance it, sing it. Like in here, I
like
literally
nobody's watching.
Sing and dance like nobody's watching. In the office, I literally
Maddie's our dancer.
Walk into Ashley's office and I will do a dance move, or like I just have to sing something. So just sing it out. Yep. Act like no one's watching, because, and this is so true, nothing matters. Literally nothing matters. So don't take anything,
too seriously.
Don't take yourself too seriously.
Yeah.
I mean, always see here, we're like, yeah, work is serious. Yeah.
And
but
like
then
we want to
also,
do
like,
a good job for our clients. And like
always.
We do, like we want to put our best foot forward, but we also know that if we fuck up one day, it's going to be okay. And we're going to learn from it, and we're going to move on.
And we have before, and you're fine.
Yeah.
So
that's
my wise words of wisdom.
We love it.
And I hope to be on soon.